Good morning, my classy people. It is Wednesday morning. I'm sitting here having a smoothie, of course, right? And as always, turn your closed captions on. My name is Wayne Bolden. And remember, big weekend coming up between Gulfstream and Santa Anita and Aqueduct. So our tip sheets are available, all stakes tip sheets. I'm pretty sure we'll have 15 or 16 races on that tip sheet. A lot of races this weekend coming up. So email me at speedking24@yahoo.com. They're $15. A great way to support us. And of course, if you want an individual track tip sheet, they are $20 for the entire card for any track in North America. Email me, speedking24@yahoo.com, or you can text me, 732-804-0637. We got like 5 or 6 payment methods. No big deal. We'll make it happen. Well, everybody's Derby dreaming, of course, and we're going to take a look at the San Felipe. Well, the San Felipe out in Santa Anita, who is laden with a lot of stake races this weekend, is race number 6 on the card. It's a full field of 3-year-olds going a mile and 16. It's a grade 2 San Felipe for $400,000. So I'm going to give you our top 3 or 4 picks in here. And the first thing to note is that Tim Yakteen, which is Bob Baffert's guy, they have 5 of the 11 horses in the race. Okay? Again, don't get me started with that, right? So there's 4 Derby prep races throughout the country. I think you should ship them around instead of running them all against each other. But Yakteen and Baffert has 5 in here, and we're going to give you our top 2 or 3 picks for sure. We're going to go right to the number 8 horse. Go Rocket Ride. I think that's how you say his name. Go Rocket Ride. I listened to the race caller and track announcer. Called him Go Rocket Ride. Who is the speed of this race, right? The horse is 1 for 1. Earned a beautiful speed figure last time. But here's the deal. The horse is by Candy Ride, on the back end by Uncle Mo. The classy Richard Mandela. And you got Flavian Pratt. I picked Flavian Pratt on top. This horse is coming out of a maiden race. Right? And again, looks like the horse is very talented. Some 34 days ago on the 29th of January, earned a beautiful speed figure, and that was only 6 furlongs. So now, Go Rocket Ride, the number 8, will have to negotiate 2 turns, go the distance, and beat some well-established horses in here. But I'm willing to give him a chance because he's going to be on the front end. He's got workout bullets all over the place. It's the classy Mandela. And y'all got Flavian Pratt up. So what's more is new. So I'm going to take the number 8, Go Rocket Ride. It won't be easy for him by no means. But if this here 3-year-old is to step forward, here is the time to do so in the second start. Should get better. Let's see if this horse can go 2 turns. He'll be on the lead for sure, the number 8. Well, the favorite in the race, I would think, would be the number 2 horse, National Treasure. Well, our second pick, National Treasure, only has 1 win as well from 4 starts, 1 second and 2 fourths. Has always hit the board in 4 starts. I love the breeding on National Treasure. By Quality Road on the back end by Medaglia Dora. This is one of Tim Yakteen's 5 that's in here. And this horse is going to be very hard to beat. This is probably going to be your favorite. And because this horse does have some experience against some top-notch 2-year-olds back then in the Breeders' Cup Juvenile against Forte and Cave Rock, and come out of the American Farrell Grade 1 on October 8th and ran second behind Cave Rock. Again, this horse is kind of salty, had already made his 3-year-old debut off of a 65-day layoff on January 8th. He's back in 55 days coming out of the Sham, where he ran 3rd behind Reincarnate and Newgate. Okay, so again, the number 2 National Treasure is obviously the horse to beat in here. He's bred beautifully. He has experience with 4 starts against some hard-knocking 2-year-olds in the Breeders' Cup Juvenile and in the Sham coming behind Reincarnate. So he's our second pick, National Treasure, but let me make it really clear. This is clearly the horse that they all going to have to beat in here. This horse is probably going to be 3 to 5 or 2 to 5, rightly so. I hate the odds, but National Treasure is the horse to beat for sure, even though he's our second pick, which most of Baffert horses will be for me. That's just personal, right? But he is clearly a talented horse and does need to be taken very, very serious and will be the favorite here, rightly so. And our third pick, I think, will be Hijazi. The number 7 horse, Hijazi, again, only one win from 4 starts, 2 seconds and 1/3 by Bernardini, on the back end by Medaglia Dora. And again, this is another Tim Yakteen horse and Bob Baffert. Again, they got 5 of the 11. Again, so look like they're just throwing stuff against the wall, hoping it sticks. But they got very talented horses, okay, as always, right? And Hijazi, our third pick in here, is no different. The horse came off of his 2-year-old debut, his 2-year-old year on January 15th, and the maiden race went gate to wire. But prior to that, they had ran the horse in American Pharoah as a maiden. So I know Hijazi, the number 7, is talented. You do have Mikey Smith, the Hall of Famer, in the arms. I think this horse does have a big opportunity to move forward for sure. And our fourth pick to round out our super probably is going to be Skinner. Skinner, the number 10 horse. I like this horse. 1 win from 4 starts, as most of these does have in here. I think Skinner is bred better than all of these in here. By Curlin on the back end, by Malibu Moon. John Sheriff is doing the conditioning. You do have Victor Espinoza in the arms. Now, it's just note that in the American Pharoah, when this horse was still a maiden on October 8th, was beaten by Hijazi and National Treasure. But I think the horse has improved since October, coming back, winning a maiden race in February 12th, and now back in 20 days, which I'm not crazy about. And he's also way outside, which I'm not crazy about. But I'll still make the number 10 horse our fourth pick. So, in this year's San Felipe, 50 points, 20 points, 10 points, 5 points for the Derby, a full field of 11, a nice card they do have at Santa Anita. And our top pick is going to be Go Rocket Go with Flavian Pratt, the number 8. Our second pick is the horse to beat in the race, National Treasure, Yakteen and Bob Baffert. We've seen this scene before. We've seen this show before. They have 5 of the 6 in here. Okay, the number 2 horse, truly the horse to beat. Our third pick is Hijazi, the number 7 horse, and we're going to round it out with the 10 horse, Skinner, as our superfecta. So for us, it's 8, 2, 7, 10 in that order. Let's see if Go Rocket Go could go gate the wire and run Bob Baffert's horses off their feet, and Tim Yakteen. Richard Mandela, we like the 8. Let's see if he can go gate the wire. It's going to have to be pretty salty to do so. Thanks, folks. 8, 2, 7, 10 in that order. This year, San Felipe. All the boys of Derby dreaming. Talk to you real soon.